right, we're going to keep this comedy train moving. Your next comedian is very local, lives about 3 blocks from here, okay? Make it very loud right now for Mr. Abe Rabinowitz.
Hey, how are you guys? Hey, good to be here, man. Wow, yeah, I do live a few blocks away. The Tenderloin. I live in the Tenderloin. So it's nice to be here. You guys making eye contact with people. You don't get to do that often in that neighborhood. It's exhausting. It's an exhausting neighborhood to live in. Sometimes I'll go on walks though, and I'll walk through crack smoke. You guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'll take a little hit. Just, depending on the day I'm having. I'm not gonna buy it. I'm not crazy, okay? But yeah, if you blow it in my face, I'll breathe in. I'm like a window shopper for the crack, okay, guys? Yeah, but now the problem is, like, I'm addicted to going on walks. Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't have come here tonight if I wasn't addicted to breathing in crack smoke. I'm just a half-stepper for the crack. I'm a crack half-stepper head. But yeah, that's how I am about a lot of things. That's how I am about... Also, you can't really do cocaine on accident. That's just doing cocaine. Just thinking about that. Meth, anything with smoke. I think we've talked about this enough, maybe. But I don't know if I want to have a family or not, so I'm like... Is that a weird segue? It's part of the same chunk. I'm like a half-stepper, so I don't know if I want to have kids or not. Sometimes I'll walk behind a family, just a few feet behind them, just see if I like it, And then I just slowly peel away, Sometimes I hit the kid, because, you gotta... Kids aren't, getting the attention that they need. Family's weird, you guys. Yeah, I grew up with a single mother. No relation, she just lived with us. We were like, we gotta name this broad. All right. Judy, we named her Judy. We hung out recently. All my mom and I did was watch Naked and Afraid. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Which it made sense because that's how we both first met. But we were watching that, and yeah. And my grandma, a few years later, my grandma died. Anybody's grandma dead? All right. It happens, It's weird if they keep living, they gotta... It's like, we gotta wrap this up. But she did this, my mom did this, she died on hospice. It was kind of sad. My mom opened up the windows. I was like, what are you doing? She goes, so the soul can go to heaven. I was like, okay, but we have screams. Like, she's gonna come out like spaghetti or something. I get it, we're Italian, but Jesus. She's gonna get to heaven, everyone's gonna call her spaghetti ghosts, And they go marching in the streets. We don't want to be called spaghetti ghosts. What do you want us to call you? Noodle floater. All right, we'll call you noodle floater. My mom was like, they'll call her angel hair or something. Okay. Yeah. She's a pill popper, but so don't get careful. Don't get ahead of ourselves, boys and gals. Yeah. And then, so I hung out with my nephew recently. My nephew, he called me, my name's Abram, he called me Gabraham. That's pretty good, right? I don't know, I kind of like it. It's like, Abraham, father of the Jews, Gabraham, daddy of the Jews. So, that's me, Gabraham. Because at first, I was a little upset. I was like, your dad did coke in high school, dude. That's what I told him. And how do I know? I sold it to him. Okay. But then I was thinking, well, there aren't like children's books about, homophobia. There's no Curious About George. I think we need these books. There's no Where Are All the Wild Things. The Giver and the Taker. Ouch. Frog and Toad are friends with benefits. Come on. You Lying Bitch and the Wardrobe. All right. And my favorite, Holes. Don't even have to change that one. It's good. Yeah, that's family for you, boys and girls. I don't know why I keep calling you guys boys and girls. I work at a middle school. That's probably why. Boys and gals. Yeah, it's tough. I work at a middle school. I work with special needs kids. Give it up for the kids. Any other special needs teachers or people? All right. You're like either or, man. Both. A little bit of both. All right. I see the autism. Cool. I can feel it. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Over the summer I worked with this kid, Anthony. He's very autistic. He was just he ate garbage. And he would just eat garbage. He'd pick things off the ground. He was a picky eater. Just grab whatever. And I wasn't fast enough, He'd be like swatting shit out of his hand. And one time he ate a dry erase board eraser. He took like 3 bites of it. He just and then just swallowed it. And I told my friend that he was like, is he getting sick? And I was like, I think he's getting stronger. He said a few words last week. This dude is, he's killing it. But yeah, he was nonverbal, and so he has this like talker. It's like a kind of a speak and spell, real cheap, public schools, right? He can only say like a few things on, like, I want to go to the bathroom, I need some chips, I want to go to the playground, And I want him to tell me like why he's eating fucking garbage. Technology's not there yet. But one day he's gonna be like, motherfucker, I ain't never gonna stop eating this motherfucking garbage. Get off my motherfucking ass. You only make $20 an hour, motherfucker. Yeah, I have a stomach that looks like a fucking trash compactor from Star Wars: A New Hope, bitch. Get off my shit. I don't know why every time I do that bit it always sounds like Cat Williams. Motherfucker, I ain't never gonna stop eating this garbage, okay? Working with the speds. They call them speds. Which is so bizarre that I don't know about that one, Way worse than retard, right? I don't know. Speds. It's like going from amputee to stumpy, It's just, speds is too good, but yeah. Working with the speds. And they'll, one kid, he told me he had ODD, and I was like, what is that? He goes, oppositional defiant disorder. Yeah, some people's special need is just being a prick. And the only cure for that is patience. So, yeah. And they'll tell on you, too. One kid, he told the principal, I got this chapstick, I'll be putting on chapstick, looks like this, And he told the principal that I was vaping. So yeah, the principal calls me in, he's like, yeah, one of the kids said that you were vaping? And I was like, I wasn't vaping, I was putting on chapstick, which is way creepier. At a middle school, Hey, Mr. Abe, can you help me with number 3? Yeah, let me moisten my lips real quick, little buddy. Okay, right there. What are we working on? All right. Yeah, it's tough. Those are the kids. Anybody dating on a date and stuff? You guys look cute. You guys are together. You're welcome. How did you guys meet? The internet. Just you Googled her? Asian girl. Return. Fun. Cool. Yeah. Hinge or something? Yeah. Yeah, same. We're dating. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I don't know, Hinge is fun. I like Hinge because if you become a premier member, they say you get twice as many dates. So yeah, I don't know. I just don't think I have enough time for two dates a year. So we'll see, man. We'll see. I'd like to bring a girl. I'd like to bring, meet your family and friends. It's kind of nice. Share your life with her. Dream about that. One time I brought a friend that I was, I kind of had a romantic interest in her. She brought her new dog. I brought her to like a family outing, and she brought her new dog. I went in to hug her, and she says, "Oh no, you can't hug me. My dog gets jealous." And I was like, "Stop fucking your dog." Easy fix right there. But another relative was there. He was trying to get me to remember this other relative, this woman, Lillian. He's like, "You remember Lillian?" He's an Italian guy. He's like, "I don't remember Lillian." He goes, "The lesbian." He's like, "I don't know." He goes, "The lesbo." I was like, "I'm not getting it." He goes, "The dyke." He just kept saying way worse words for lesbian. He's like, "The clam digger." I was like, "I don't know, dude." "The fanny fiddler?" "Dude, I don't." "The pillow queen?" "Dude." And then he was trying to get me to remember this guy related to this guy, Joel. He's like, "Do you remember this guy, Joel?" I was like, "I don't remember Joel." He goes, "The black guy." I was like, "All right, I'm going to go get something to eat. I know this is All right, you guys have been awesome. Thank you so much. I'm Abe. Keep it going for Marcus.